You guys got a lot of questions about the Colbie Young situation. I respect that and understand it, but it's still a pending legal matter. So Colbie's competition status hasn't changed, and we don't have any timelines or really expectations on this process. He is back practicing with us and using the facilities, but that's all I can really comment on that. Any questions about practice or what we got going on, I'll be glad to answer.
Kirby, can you break down for me how you're going to deal with the roster rules? You go to 105, and what your walk-ons are going to do after this. And you also have the transfer portal opening up mid-playoffs. How's this all going to work out?
Don't really know, Roddy. I can't answer that question. I wish I could. We haven't been told anything on the walk-ons in terms of we don't know. So I ask daily, and a lot of it is conference to conference, and a lot of it is the legal case in California, how it resolves itself, and the timing of that. So I don't really know. I mean, it's going to be, it's a strange 30 days. I can tell you that.
Kirby, today Trey Scott was named a Broyles Award nominee. Just what has he meant to this program, and then specifically this season, the job he's done for you guys?
Yeah, he's a rock. He's a pillar at this place, and he's one of the guys that's been here the longest, which I have a lot of respect because we don't do it easy around here. You know, we work tough schedule, we work a hard schedule. I'm very demanding of our coaches, and I have high expectations, and he meets those. He is tremendous with his group. He's tremendous with other groups. He inspires people with his story, but he cares about these kids. He's a tremendous father and husband. He's really what college coaching is all about. The guy pours into these kids so much. It means so much to him that he wants to give back to them and change their lives, not about playing time. I mean, you look at the relationships he's had with the Zion Logues, Jordan Davis, Devontae White, Jalen Carter. I mean, the guy has just had tremendous relationships, and he keeps in touch with all the guys he's coached. And I can't say enough good things about him, so he's definitely deserving of that honor.
Yeah, with Colbie, what exactly is he doing in practice, and how do you guys go about ramping up someone to come back to competition when you don't officially know when that might be?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I said. I respect there being a lot of questions, but I can't really say much about it, and would rather not talk about our practice stuff.
That's about the running backs, I guess, Coach. I mean, what have you seen from the Robinson guys? As far as Trevor goes, yeah, we're doing anything at all right now.
And Trevor has been able to run. He's running well. He hit 21 miles an hour yesterday, which is really good for him. He looks good, but he hasn't been able to do anything with us. Rod has done practice contact, has done taking reps. He's looked good out there. Branson has too. Branson's taken some. I didn't get to see the last part of practice to know how much Branson and Rod did. Early in practice, they did take some reps with the twos and roll through there, just seeing where they are confidence level and where they are mentally. They've been kind of out of contact for a while, but both of them did practice and did some good things.
Talked a good bit this week about how different this week is because of the Friday game. To this point in the week, how do you think your players have handled a very different looking week?
I mean, great. We had a good plan for it, and we just keep calling today's Wednesday, and that's what we talk about all day. We do Wednesday practice, and we do Wednesday work and Wednesday install, and it becomes normal for you.
Yeah, just over your time here with him, how have you seen Glenn Schuman grow and develop as a coach?
Glenn's always been wise, innovative, great teacher. Both his parents were educators and teachers and coaches, and you can see he enjoys being in front of the group, in front of the room, and teaching different ways, thinking outside the box, and he works extremely hard. So, he's dedicated and spends a lot of time on his craft, whether it's scheme or fundamentals or relationships. He was good when he started, but he's just more experienced now.
I have two questions for you. saw London Humphreys get a lot of snaps this past game, I think it was like 50. And then, will you tell me a little bit about your freshman tight ends? We saw one of them, kind of make a couple plays there.
Yeah, London, I mean, we didn't have as many wideouts available, so London stepped up his quantity of reps, his volume of reps. He's capable probably of more than that. I mean, he's in good shape. He plays hard. He's smart. He plays multiple positions. He does a really good job. We would prefer to play more people and be able to share that load, but right now we're dealing with a lot of injuries and attrition at that position. At tight end, Colton and Jaden are both grown up. They've been down there on the scout team. I get to watch them daily compete against good outside backers, good defensive linemen, good DBs, and they continue to grow and get better. Proud of both those guys.
Looking at some of the numbers, Kirby, it seems like Georgia Tech has done a very good job of protecting the quarterback, that offensive line. Does that offensive line match what you would expect from Brent Key, offensive line guy, just the way they play?
Yeah, they got great numbers. They run the rock. So if you run the rock, that's times you're not throwing the rock. I think somebody said they had 5 sacks. I don't know if that's right. 5 sacks on the entire year. That's crazy. I mean, I think they're one in the country. Well, they got athletic quarterbacks. They got really good protection schemes. They get the ball out in time. Buster moves the pocket, and they run the ball. So if you run it enough, you don't have to worry about sacks. This is not a sack game. This is a strap it on, strike somebody in the mouth, keys, fits kind of game. I mean, they know it is. We know it is. No way around it. But they've done a tremendous job in that.
Coach, one of the things I've heard anyway about people talk about Georgia Tech and the job Coach Key has done, this team now believes it can win every game it plays. When you play teams like that, you believe at that time, what makes them so difficult to win games against?
Well, it's not about them. I mean, I don't. No offense. I mean, I do agree with everything you said. That has changed, but it's not about what they think. It's about what we think and how we play. We have to control that. We have to have a seeking contact attitude and enjoyment of a street fight. And, not everybody loves that. So it's just one of those things that you find out a lot about yourself when you get to play a really physical football team like these guys. So that's what we focus on is us.
Kirby, how do you evaluate the play at left tackle for you guys this season? And is Ernest available to play this weekend, you think?
Don't know yet. He's done more this week. He's actually worked at right and left. I'm very pleased with the play at our left tackle. I mean, outside of a probably 2-quarter performance there where we had to throw the ball a lot, I mean, I think we played well at that position.
Yeah, what have Christian Miller and Dylan Bell been able to do at practice this week?
Christian Miller, not much. He's been banged up, recovering, running, doing some treatment stuff. Dylan Bell a little bit. He's done some walkthroughs with us and taken some reps. But we're just trying to get those guys healthy and ready.
We have another for Coach.
Kirby, do you ever watch when they do the playoff rankings on Tuesday nights?
We got work. I mean, we start right now. We start at 6:30 and go till about 10 or so. So usually my phone starts blowing up with text, but I don't watch it.
Anybody else?
What is your 24 hours, the team's 24 hours before this game look like? Is it like a Saturday game or is it anything different?
No, we're treating it the exact same. I mean, Thanksgiving Day is a Friday for us. Friday is a Saturday. There'll be nothing different other than we'll have a Thanksgiving team meal and we'll have no school. But outside of that, it's all the same.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. I won't see y'all.